Good evening. Hello. Hello there. I'm going to look myself up. Let's see if I'm visible for you and if you can hear me. I don't see myself yet. Let's see why. Yes, I think that's me. Yes, that's me. Hello. Yeah, there we go. And I think I can read the comments as well, so that's a good thing. Goedenavond, good evening, hi. Hello, good to see you too, Belinda. As usual, I will tell you up front, if you like, share and comment on this video, you might win a gift certificate. I think everybody knows, but for the people who don't know, there it is. Good evening, hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, tonight I'm going to work with all kinds of collections from the art journal specials. These are cutting dies from the Picture It collection, the pocket jeans, one of my favorites, and the sealed pocket die, and this is such a cute one. Yeah, really cute one. And I thought, well, let's try to make 2 birthday cards with them, with the pockets. Why with the pockets? You can put money in there or a message or something like that. It's always fun to have on a birthday card. I will try to make a man's birthday card for a man and one for a woman. Good evening, hello, welcome. Hello from Texas. Is it also hot in Texas at the moment? Because you can see by my hands it's very hot in the Netherlands at the moment. And I actually promised one lady that I would fold an envelope with with one of the other dies, and I didn't have time to do that. So I will do that another time. I think it was Maria. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to die cut it. So I'm doing these 2. And I have some stencils here, also from the art journal specials. And I have some stamps. And I did a lot of stamping already, because that's a lot of work to cut out. So I did that already. I didn't color them yet. I'm going to do that with you guys, but I stamped them already. So this is what I prepared, the stamps, and the rest I'm going to do now. I already die cutted these pockets, and I need those stencils in a minute, so I will leave them here. I die cutted the die cuts from the Rainbow of Happiness paper. This is the pocket jeans die set. I think you know it. And the paper is from the Rainbow of Happiness paper set. I love that paper. It's so cute. This is one pocket. Hello, good evening. And this is the other pocket. So this will be the female version and this will be the male version. I think I will start with the male one. Yeah, let's do that. So this is my die, these are my stencils, and now I need them. Good. This is just firm cardstock, like the soft finished cardstock from Elizabeth Craft Designs. This is one from the soft finished cardstock. This is watercolor paper. Yeah, just plain watercolor paper. Why? Because I'm going to work on it with watercolor, and I'm going to work on it with modeling paste, with the stencils. So I'm going to make 2 cards. So I need my machine, cutting machine. Good evening, hello, goedenavond. Oh, hi Els, almost as a border already. That goes fast. So what I'll do, I will just cut the cardstock in half, approximately in half. This will be the base of my cards. I have 2 cards now. I think it's about 6 inches by 8, a little more, 8.5 inch, 6 by 8.5 inch. So I have 2 of those. This is the watercolor paper. Yeah, the jeans pocket is also nice for teenagers, but I'm going to make a mail card with it. I think it's, I think you will see it's going to be very nice as well. I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller, like 5.5 inch. And also a little bit smaller than this one. I will make it 8 inch. I'm going to do the same with the other one. 5.5 inch. And 8 inch. There we go. So, first things first, that's ready. So now I have 2 base cards and 2 smaller ones. I will put this aside. This is going to be my female card, and I'm going to start with the male card. Good. I'm going to take the watercolor part. I will just leave the cardstock aside. I won't do anything with it for the moment. New Hampshire, Calgary. Yeah, you're from all over the world. Welcome. First things first, I'm going to start with a stencil. This is my craft sheet, because this is not really suitable for mixed media projects, so I will just use this to protect my sheet. I hope it's not too shiny, because for the lights, it's quite dark here, because we just had a lot of rain here, really a lot of rain. So the sky went black. It's now clearing up, but for half an hour the sky was black. There we go, there we are. I'm going to use this one. This is such a nice one. I know the name of this one. Just a moment, because I saved the package. This is the Waves stencil, and the other one is the Mandala, the Spring Flower Mandala stencil. I just love those stencils. So I will just put it in the middle. I will get some regular white modeling paste, structure paste, modeling paste. This is, you have these from all kinds of brands. It's just a regular white modeling paste. And, okay, just in the middle. And just put the modeling paste over your stencil. It's like putting butter on your sandwich. Not a thick layer, just a thin layer. Just like this. And the effect of those stencils is always great. And it's quite easy to do, as you can see. Don't put too much on it, just a thin layer. Yeah, hello Cindy, welcome. Yeah, it has been raining here like crazy. But I don't know if it's dry, but it's much lighter now. The sky was black. We had thunder. Didn't take too long, but it was there. Yeah, Laura, you're absolutely right. It's one of the easiest, one of the cheapest ways to impress somebody. It's such a fun, easy technique. And now I'm using regular white modeling paste, but of course there are all kinds of paste, and you can color this white paste with well, all kinds of things, but I think pigment powders, you can make your own color, you can put sand in it so you have a bit of more of a structure in it. You can do all kinds of things with it. It's so much fun. There we go. So that's, I'll just wipe this away. It's just a bit too much. My stencil goes into the water. I will clean it later. Yeah. I can leave this to dry, but it will take a long time to dry. So I have a heat tool. I can't live without my heat tool. It's not a hair blower, it's a heat tool. It's something different. It's much hotter. I'm going to make noise. And this will help the drying process. It will speed up the drying process. I'm not very patient. I just want it to dry so I can move on. But the effect is, can you see it? Is it visible? This is what it looks like. Oh, still raining for weeks. Okay. Yeah, it will help the plants and the grass and the trees. Yes, it does. But at some time it should stop raining because you want to enjoy the outside as well, don't you? Especially with the weather getting nicer and nicer. It has to be dry, otherwise I can't go over it with the watercolor, but I think it will be dry soon. Yeah, you can see it? Good, because I sometimes don't know exactly how much you can see. I think it's dry. Let's try. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I will stop the noise. Now, this is for later. This is for now. Okay, watercolors. Unfortunately, I don't have the Elizabeth Craft Designs watercolors, but I do have a collection of my own, so I just took that. And this is the color of my pockets. It's a bit of grey, a bit of black, a bit of blue and a bit of brown. And I think I will keep it quite simple and use a grey blue color. And let's see where it is. I think it's called Payne's Grey. But which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's really pretty, isn't it, Kathleen? It's really, really pretty. And I'm now going to, yeah, well, do something about it so that you can see it better. And let's see where I want my pockets. Maybe just in the middle like this, or on the sides. I think on the sides. That will be nice. Yeah, on the sides. What I do. Yeah, Sybil, if it's hot and dry, you have to keep a close eye on the plants. That's true. What I will do, this is my watercolor. I will use this one. It's a bit of a gray-blue color. I think it's called Payne's Grey. And I will take, yeah, a bit of a bigger, I lost the word in English. A pencil, we call it in Dutch, and I lost the word in English. I know the word in English, but you know what this is. And it's just a bit bigger, just fluffier. Why? Because it's easier for your backgrounds. I will wet it. Make it wet. What you can do is also make your page wet on the places where you want to have color. You can do that. I don't want it all over the place, just a bit everywhere. A bristle. Yeah. You see, it's a bit of a gray blue, Payne's gray, and it matches the paper perfectly. And I think it will show the background of the stencil a bit better. I hope you can see it. Let's see. It matches perfectly. Yeah, the technique with the paste and the watercolors, Jane, always wins. It's always good. Yeah, Marike, I think... Oh, something went wrong behind me. I always apply a very thin layer of modeling paste. And that's why the result is, well, like this. The paper is just regular watercolor paper, aquarelpapier. It always becomes beautiful. What I'm also going to do is take this, wet it, use the same color. Oh, I will dry my page first. Almost forgot. I need my heat tool again. And I will dry it. There we go. Yeah, Jessica, watercolors. I can use something else for the second card. I was just thinking I have something else that might be fun for the second card. But for this one I will use watercolors. It has to be dry. Oh, something's going wrong here. Okay, it has to be dry before I'm going to splatter. Need some water, and I'm just tapping. There we go. You don't need to do this, I just love the effect. So. That should be enough. There we go. Now, I'm going to dry this as well. And my paper is just wrinkling a little bit, and that's okay. I will just do the back as well. And I don't mind the wrinkling, because it will be better later on. And again, I need it to be dry. I think I will just let it dry and move on with the pockets and something else. If it's it's not completely dry. Don't be alarmed if the paper starts to wrinkle a little bit, because it will be fine later on. I will just leave this to dry a bit. And I will assemble my pockets. Okay. Well, the pockets, if you do it through your machine, it has these, flaps I call it. And you can just put glue on it and it will stick. Just fold it and then it's ready. Let's do that. Just use a bit of glue or double-sided tape, whatever you prefer. I'm out of double-sided tape, so I have to use glue. Oh, Mia, I'm just halfway the first card, so you're just in time. Okay, that's it. What I will also do, because I want this to close and I want it to close good, so I have this. Yeah, it will stick. Where is the other side? Where did I get it from? Here. So. Hello, Danielle. No problem, you're not too late. I'm halfway the first card, so it's not too late. So now I can open and close it. And I can put money in here to give as a gift, or I can put a note in here or whatever. Yeah, very cute. Looks great on this page. Yeah. And now I'm going to do something that might shock you. I'm sorry in advance. Where is my base card? Here it is. I'm going to tear it a bit. Don't be alarmed, it will be okay. I am going to tear it. Sturdy paper, work with me. There we go. It doesn't matter, Mia, I will do another card in a minute, so. All I did was use a stencil and modeling paste and put watercolor on it. That's all I did. And now I'm going to tear the paper. Good evening. I'm going to tear it a bit more here. There we go. Let's see if this will work, because this has been done with the stencil. Yeah, it works. Oh, Marja, the glitterband is just called the glitterband. I think if you look us up on a hobby shop site, you will just see all kinds of options around circles and these squares. I think, I don't even know where they are from.
Velcro.
Velcro?
Velcro, that's a good one.
Yeah. I think a lot of hobby shops have them. And it's easy to use. Yeah, it's white on white. I might change that, but for now it's white on white. Because I wanted a bit of a soft card. You can use a color, of course, and you can color it as well, if you want to. I can do that. I can use the paint gray, the color on the sides as well. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to do something else. I have this stamp set, the First Sights of Spring stamp set. And this one I want to use with the pockets. I have it here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. I have stamped it and cut it out, but it's quite hard to cut out the middle parts, and I didn't have time yet, but I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to use a knife, a hobby knife. Where is it? Here. It's very funny translating to Swedish, Gunilla. Yeah, I can imagine. But it does have a translate button on there, right? So if somebody else writes in a different language than yours, you can just translate it. I think it's funny. It's a funny translation, yeah, I'm sure. And I'm just going to cut out the middle parts. You can, of course, do this with scissors as well, but this is just an easier way to do it for me. There we go. And there's a part here. There we go. No, 200 grams, Mia. This is 200 grams watercolor paper. Yeah, this is a very nice hobby knife. Very easy to use. That's why I don't bother with scissors, because I have this. So that should be okay. Maybe it's missing on the iPad, Jill. I don't know. The idea of this one is to place the pocket on there. Place this on here. And then I want to do something else here. I do want to color this a bit. Not too much, just a bit. A small one here. I'm going to use a bit of gray. Not going to be difficult. I'm not going to do anything difficult. Just use a bit of watercolor. Not too much. I will just add a tad of water. Just going to give it a bit of extra color. Not too much. And meanwhile, it's getting lighter and lighter here, so I think the rain has really stopped now. The sky was really, really dark. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm just happy spring started, because it took a long time to get some, well, good weather here in the Netherlands. Is there somebody from Australia today? Because autumn has started there. I think it's so strange. Autumn on the other side of the world, spring here. I have a cousin living in Australia, and her pictures are always quite different than ours because everything is different. There we go. Bit more. Not too much. Yeah, cotton balls. Really, yeah. I love these. Okay, I think that's enough. It will be enough. I will dry it for a bit and then apply it. Done. I'm done. Yeah. The first size of spring stamp set is really pretty. It does have really pretty flowers. I have stamped more, I will show you. This one is on there as well. Really pretty. And another one. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. Where is it? The leaves. I have the leaves here. Yeah. So this is from the first size of spring stamp set. Really pretty. I love using those. But on the card for a man, I will use these. Let's do that. Then, yeah, I wanted to do something. I will just glue it down first. Again with glue, because I'm out of double-sided tape. And I'm not going to apply the glue everywhere. I will just leave the sides open. Place this in the middle. And I will purposely tear it up. There we go. That's it. That was my idea, which I had in my head. Just apply it a bit on the sides, like this. And I will glue this down. A hurricane season. Oh, that's quite scary. The start of the hurricane, yeah. There we go. One more thing for this card. Oh no, two. I've used, I will show you, this stamp set. This is the Morning Letters stamp set to stamp congrats. And I want to place it on here. And maybe I will use my scissors to just cut around the words, just for fun. There we go. It's like a hand lettering stamp set. I love this one. So yeah, more playful like this. Goedenavond, Bettina. Hello, Penny. Welcome. I just almost finished my first card, and I will move on to the next. So I want to make 2 cards today. And I want to do something else. I have these wax seals, and I want to use it on here. And I think I have a new one that's silver. And the silver will be perfect for this card. And it's a small one, but that's fine. And I need my lighter, so. Yeah, I can cut very fast, Marike. You know how much I cut? I fussy cut a lot. I got a lot of practice. I will just light my wax. Yeah, there we go. And well, I'm sorry, that was a lot of noise. Unnecessary. I will just wait for the first wave. This is the way, one way to do it. It's better to do it with a spoon, but I don't have that yet, so I will do it this way. It takes a bit of time, so bear with me. I will be ready soon. And then we go on to the next card. Oh, Els, I think where you are now, it's so beautiful there. It's like being in a Ansichtkaart, you know what I mean. Traveling through just, and you have been in a gorgeous area. And you live in a gorgeous area. Well, this is not difficult. It just takes a bit of patience and knowing how big it is. But I thought it would be fun to use on a masculine card or more masculine cards. It's not really a super masculine card, but it's masculine enough. I think it will be fine. Okay. And there's some smoke here. And this will be long enough. Yeah, perfect. I've never had such a perfect one. It's really, really perfect. So this will go here. I will save that for later. Just place my concretes on there. And then this one is finished. Super cute. Yeah, with tea light you can do that as well, but I don't have a spoon like that, so I will just do it this way. It works. It really works. It's perfect. Oh, don't fall. Congrats. There we go. Ready. Yeah, it's really beautiful like this. Look at those colors. I think it can be given to a man, right? I think cards for men are quite difficult, but I think this will be okay. I think so. Okay, this is the first one. Then the second one. Again. Ooh. Oh, don't know what's on there, but the base cards, the cardstock, and this is the watercolor paper. It's thinner. And again, I will do a sort of similar card, but I will use the sealed pockets die set for this. Yeah. And I will basically do a bit of the same, and I will try to make it a bit of a different card. And my intention is to make a card for a woman now. And I love these pockets. These pockets are really brilliant for everything. in a journal, in the traveler's notebook. I've used it before in lives, in the traveler's notebooks, and on a card. You can use it for all kinds of purposes. It's really, really pretty. And what you can also do, I won't do it now, but you can also do, if you don't want to use this, but you just want to use this, what you can do is fold this. I'm not going to do that now, but if you fold it, you can use it as a separate pocket. You can. I've shown it like I think last week in the group. Yeah, so I will just place the card aside and I will do the same technique with the stencil and the modeling paste. And of course, again, you can use a different kind of paste if you want to. You can also just use the white modeling paste. You can color the modeling paste with, well, whatever you have on hand, acrylic paints, pigment powders, just what you have. Use what you have. That's what I always say, just use what you have. And in this case, I'm thinking if I will get another paste for this. That might be fun. Just a moment, I will get another paste. I will be back, don't worry. I just have to get something. Because I wanted to use the watercolor. This is my stash with all kinds of pastes, and I don't know what it's in here, but it's a lot. I can use gold, that will be nice. And I have very shiny and glittery paste. I think I will use this one. It's a bit of a calmer color. This is also nice. It's a bit of a granite paste. That will be fine too, I think. I think it will be the other one. Okay, there we go. So. Pocket money, yeah. It's really good for that. I will use this one. This is just a icing paste from Finnebear. It's just a modeling paste with a color. Where's my... Oh, I have to dry this. There we go. So. I've used it a lot already, it shows. And again, don't use too much. A thin layer will suffice, it really, really will. Yeah, it's a box, or yeah, it's a box with pastes, all kinds of pastes, in all kinds of colors. Okay. This is a bit of, well, it's not difficult, but you have to be concentrated to do it. There we go. Here is a bit more. So, I'm getting quiet. I think my husband is going to pick up our daughter from her sports. The poor girl had to walk through the outburst of rain when she went there. So I think she was very, very wet when she arrived. But now it's dry, so good. I think I'm almost there. I'm sorry, I'm a bit more quiet. I have to concentrate a bit. There we go. Thin layers. Wipe off the excess. And you can reuse it. No, I never, I always do it like this, Yvonne. I never, yeah. It works fine for me like this. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah. Really, really pretty. Going to dry this? Yeah, Laura, that's true. It's really a beautiful stencil. You can use it, again, you can use it on anything. You can use parts of it. Just use parts of it on your, if you have your traveler's notebook. You can use it like this on a card, and then you can use everything about it. You can use it in all kinds of different ways with all kinds of different mediums. You can use it with ink or, well, yeah, the sky is the limit, I think. I'm sorry for the noise again. Yeah, that's the mandala from the art journal specials, definitely. I think everything I'm using today, except for the wax seal, is from the art journal specials. But the Picture It collection from the art journal specials has the wax seal stamps. That's also very, very cute. Again, it has to be dry before I can do anything else. Otherwise, I will damage the image, and that's not okay. I missed the question, but Bettina is already answering the question. That's good. Thank you. That's the thing. If you're busy, you just miss questions. Okay. I'm going to do a similar thing with this one. I'm going to tear it as well. That's if the paper wants to help, do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the, I think the stencil, right? The spring flower mandala. It's really pretty. Okay. This is just fun to do. Tear up the paper. Oh, thank you for helping each other, because I don't get to see all the questions all the time, so it's really good that you're helping one another. We should do that more often in the world. There we go. So it's a bit of a different card because of, well, the male and the female card. It's going to be beautiful as well. And for this, I'm going to use the sealed pockets die. And again, the paper is from the Rainbow of Happiness set. Really, really, really pretty paper. The background I'm working on is actually a bigger size of one of the papers from the Rainbow of happiness set. I can do this. I might do this. I can do that. I think it's prettier than this. Yeah, let's do that. There's my glue. Yeah, I love it when we can just help one another. Yeah. The world would be so much nicer if everybody would just be a lot nicer to one another. And I do think that I love the ECD Planner group and the Elizabeth Cross family group because we do help one another. And we are nice to one another. And that's worth a great deal. That's worth a lot. There we go. I have to hold this in place a bit longer because of the paste. There we go. I think it's stuck to the page. And this one can go in here. And what you can do, yeah, that's good. I think that's nice. What you can do is just glue money, or not glue, tape money with washi tape or something on here and put it in there. It's a mess on my table, but I do have more. I have this ones from the First Sights of Spring stamp set. I have these, and these are from, I will show you. Yep. I have this one. This one, yeah. I will get it in a minute. It's from the Earthy Curls stamp set, and this one, the Poppy Dream stamp set. And I have stamped and cut those out too. I just thought I would show you what I have. I have the Earthy Girl. I have the poppies. Oh, I don't want those. I want the poppies. There we go. The poppy sets. Really nice. Let's see what we can use. One more of those. And I have one more poppy. I won't use everything. I will save some for later because it's fine to just save them for later. I will place her on here, I think. And I will put a ribbon on this one. Yeah, she will be on here. And this is proficiat, which is in Dutch, congratulations. We also say gefeliciteerd. Well, the G is really nice, right? The gefeliciteerd. But proficiat is just a more luxury word for it. So I have proficiat with the same stamp set as I did the congrats with. There we go. I loved the effects on the other one, so now I'm going to do the same with this one. There we are. Proficiat. Congratulations. Just be on here. And where's my base card? Now I think this is a bit too white, so I think I will color the background. Maybe I will do it a bit later on, but I will watercolor the background in the similar color as this one. Otherwise I think it's too white. It's white on white and white and white, a bit too white. I will do that later. First, let's do this. Yeah, when I'm ready during a live, normally when I use my stencils with modeling paste, I will clean them right away. I will just clean them right away. But now I'm doing a live and I can't go away all the time, so I have a bucket of water here and I will just place them in the bucket with water and I will clean them after the live. Okay, so this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Because of the time, because it's late already, the time is always going so fast. I wanted to use my not my watercolor, my colored pencils. This is just colored pencils, oily colored pencils, to color these, but I don't have enough time, so I'm going to use my watercolor, otherwise it will take too long. Time is flying. And where is my brush? I have a brush that's very good for this, so I'll just take a new one. I will do her later. Poppies. What poppies? In what color can we do the poppies? We can do that with a bit of gold. Gold watercolors. Why not? It's not the color of the poppies, but I don't want reds on my cards. Yeah, it's a craft mat. Yeah, it's just easier to work on, and it can be cleaned very easily. So that's why I always get it, because this is not a mixed media background, so I have to protect it. I'm always messy, right? I always have inks and paint and well, those kinds of things. Let's see which one we can use. Yeah, the colored pencils, I recently discovered them. Well, I know of their existence, of course, for a very long time, and I've used, of course, colored pencils as a kid. But the oily ones are, well, different, and I love coloring with them. So I started with 4 just to try them out, and now I have 20, I think. Yeah, the Poppy Dreams stamp set is so cute. Again, you can just stamp on a card right away with those stamp sets, of course, but you can also use them like I do. Cut them out and place them on something. Just a tad of color. I don't need a lot of color, and I'm just making everything gold. There we go. Now, almost ready. I will show you what I mean by doing this, and then I think my time is up. I always try to work fast, but it's the time goes just fast. There you go. Now, let's put the label in here, and I will place her on here later on. And what I wanted to do was this: make a bouquet of flowers on there. Just a lovely bouquet of flowers, and I will place the Proficiat on there. You see? That's the idea. There we go. I will do it a bit more to the left, so we will show the mandala a bit more, but yeah. I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do. It will be prettier later on. This will take a bit of time to glue everything down and to just see how I want it. And try again and again and again. I will do that later. I won't bother you with that. But this is kind of the idea. I will color the background of this as well because it's too white now. But, well, this was the idea. 2 cards. This is the more masculine card and this is the more female card. It's not finished yet, but I will show you the results in the group. I will make pictures and, well, this is what I had in my head. I couldn't practice because I've worked a lot. I really worked a lot this week. I had a 3-hour online conference today with Sri Lanka on my off day, but okay, I'm here and it works and, well, it's like I imagined, so that's good. I really would like to thank you for watching and, well, I hope you liked and commented and shared this video to, maybe you will win the gift certificate, who knows? And, well, I will see you next time. I'm sure I will be back. Until next time, bye bye!